Welcome back, guys. It's Kibla Ahmed out here. I'm joined with G-Man in Singapore. It's the Brothers Geek Out Podcast 110. Can you believe that? 110, bro.
110.
How you been? You alright?
I've been alright, bro. I've been alright. Same routine, Ramadan and lockdown. Nothing completely new. Just keeping busy, keeping productive, going on long walks. I was just telling you, it's my new thing right now. Just going on long fasted walks in this hot Singapore weather. But I'm enjoying it, man. Just put on some headphones and just walk by the beach and different areas and just kind of gather my thoughts. During Ramadan, I can't really train too hard. So these long walks are nice. And it's hot and humid out here, so you just sweat buckets, man. But I can't wait. Ramadan will be done next week, so I could get out and start jogging again, and that sort of stuff. So I can't wait for that. But yeah, what about you, man?
Keeping busy around the house, man. Looking after Alara. I've been working on bits and pieces, like the last finishing touches in the house. Bit of painting, fixing the curtains up again. They came through. I just realised how basic my shirt is because it's like. Looks like I've been in a fighting thing, bro. Alara just pulls on these t-shirts, bro.
Any cleavage?
Anyway, most of my t-shirts look like that because Alara she like grabs them like she's in a fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, just fixing little things here and there. I'm working on different projects as well. Today's Superhero Sunday, so I've been doing this thing on a weekly basis with DC UK, which has been fun. It's weird that you go to the DC page and you see my face on there, and I never thought it'd come to a day where on a weekly basis they'll send me one quick email to say, Kibbs, can you do this? Can you do that? It's kind of moist. Yeah, it's kind of moist.
Hard work pays off, man. Hard work pays off. Yeah. I mean, you've been dedicated to it. You've been, keeping up. You know what? It's all about consistency. You've been consistent with your art and all that sort of stuff. So, and it pays off. And slowly it'll pay off even more.
Yeah.
I was practicing my piano today, and it's so hard, but I can't even do 5 keys. I'm doing just 5 keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 together, and I keep messing it up, and I'm like, you're so dumb. I got no patience, right? So I'm cussing myself. I'm like, so you're so dumb. How could you not just do 5 keys? But you just come to realize, man, it's like you got to be consistent. You got to keep working hard.
Yeah.
And I gotta kind of relax a little bit, man. But since consistency is the key, man. Too harsh on myself, but that's what you done. You just kept it consistent, and I feel like if I keep it consistent with that piano thing, I'll be able to do 5 keys on 2 different hands
at the
same time. Of course. But it just goes to show, man. It takes time. Everything takes time. So it's good though, man. It's good to do. I need to do a little post as well, man.
If you get the chance.
Just a quick stories. Yeah, I can put it on my story.
Yeah, just put in your stories and tag DC UK. And use hashtag Superhero Sundays. So yeah, that's it.
Should I tag you?
Huh?
Should I tag you too?
No, you don't need to tag me. Just do them. So that's like, I don't know, almost a dream kind of come true, man. While I've been packing stuff away and throwing stuff. I mean, it's coming up to 8-9 months we've been there, and I just keep finding things, and I'm like, man, can't believe this happened. You know what I mean? I got to frame the Aquaman newspaper, Evening Standard newspaper thing, and I was like, that's lifetime, man. That's a legacy there, bro. Many people maybe not even think that, but just to have my name on next to a DC character that made $1 billion. Yeah, it's moist. I've been moist recently going through my stuff. I was like, all right, I've been just thinking of other things as well. I recently joined.
You can appreciate that, man.
No, it's massive, bro. It's massive. And recently started a TikTok page, so I do silly shit on there.
I saw some of the videos on YouTube, and people are enjoying it, man. People are enjoying some of the characters. People comment on when I reposted it. People comment on some of the characters. I see that Dwayne put on the YouTube. Dwayne's on it, which is nice, man. And then my jiu-jitsu teacher, Professor Kaiki. I don't know if you recognize this song of him, but that's my jiu-jitsu coach. He said Kaiki Hong Kong, my jiu-jitsu coach from Hong Kong. So he's proper geeked out and whatnot, and he's one of the best jiu-jitsu coaches. Like his passion, his philosophy is amazing. So that was that was him. So he's a fan of the channel, man. So big up to them, man.
Oh, massive, man. You know, Dwayne really enjoyed it the other day. It was like listening to you guys catch up and talk. It just made the quarantine a bit better. Bloody, this shirt is basic, bro. I
thought Dwayne said he's like cleavage games. Dwayne said that it kind of feels like we're in the room and just chatting. I'm like, we need to get Dwayne on this, man, and just have a conversation, man.
We do.
So once he picks up his phone, let's do that. But yeah, man, shout outs to them, man. Shout outs to Professor Kaiki, SHBJJ in Hong Kong. Again, one of the best jiu-jitsu teachers, and he's a great like life coach. A great life coach and everything in general. Brilliant guy. But yeah, brilliant. Those videos are jokes, man.
I've got a few more ideas. I'm gonna go through them. I suppose creating content is what we've been doing for the past couple of years with the podcast and being on social media. It's changed dramatically. Where, you know, there are some stuff where people just put up like their daily what bad things they're going through. I mean, nobody wants to put bad things up and what they're going through mentally on unless you're having a discussion about it, you know. Or a debate about it, but it's like been creating this fun stuff. It's always nice to look back at and say, you know, I can make somebody laugh or smile, you know. I mean, Captain Basic, because originally I couldn't figure out a name for him. That's why I put Captain Lazy Guy. But when you said Captain Basic, I was like, yeah, bro, that sounds sick. And it worked well with a lot of people, bro. People were cracking up on Captain Basic. Somebody liked the Green Lantern one. What was that other one? Super Dad was good. Yeah, that was fun because she came in the room at the time and she was like wondering what am I doing, jumping up and down in the room. So I was like, I might as well get you involved because I can't remember what I was gonna have. Yeah, I was gonna have a bottle and a backpack. And then I thought, I might as well just as long as she's looking the other way because I don't want to show her face online.
It would have been good if she slapped you in the face at the end of it. Super Dad.
That would have been good. That would have been good. Definitely would have been good. Yeah. No, it's funny characters put together, and TikTok is a different platform. It is all based on videos, but then, you know, a way to push my artwork and other creativities and video editing and stuff like that. It made me suddenly go back to video editing again. You know, having them clean cuts and, you know, making sure it works, syncs with the music.
Good, man. I don't know, man. It's too much for me, man. Instagram is my main thing.
Yeah.
I just do stories. I haven't posted something on Instagram in a while, but I just do stories and that connects to Facebook and that's it, man.
Exactly.
Twitter, I guess I'll repost a couple things. LinkedIn, I don't really. It's too much for me, man. I don't know. I'm just not in that world too much.
It's a job in its own. It's a job in its own.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And with my Insta, I keep it. Obviously, it's my journey, my life journey. So I don't really post many things. I only post something when it's a memorable thing. When I'm like, you know what, I need this is meaningful. This is something meaningful. I need to post this. But other than that, it's just story and stuff. But you're good with all that social media and all those apps and whatever, man.
It's hard work. There's been, it's been a kind of a sad week again. We've lost some legends in the comedy world. Ben Stiller's dad passed away. Jerry Stiller, he was quite a funny dude. He passed away. Man. I think it was earlier on this week. So rest in peace. And then we had another.
What's the one? Come on, man. Ben Stiller, the one where he goes on holiday with his wife and she turns out to be a psycho and he meets that girl. What's that girl? What's that movie called? You know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah, and then he ends up married.
So funny in that. Yeah, it was so funny in that movie. Oh, I've gone so blank. I can't believe I've gone blank. But yeah.
I know what movie you're talking about. Another comedian named Fred Willard, he passed away. He was 86 years old. He's done loads. He's been in loads of films. And he's done movies with like Adam Sandler and everything. He's another cool, great comedian. Who else? There was another friend of mine who lost his granddad yesterday or the day before. So shout outs to him. Everybody's in my prayers while we're in the month of fasting as well. And I hope fasting month's going well for everybody else because I know it's quite a difficult time not being able to do iftar with friends and family. It was one of the most main things that we did together. What else was there? New Mutants, August 2020. You think cinemas are going to be back open to normal again, bro?
Not to normal, man. I think it's going to start off with some basic some basic, seating arrangements and all this sort of stuff, and then it'll take a while for it to get back to normal. I won't be surprised if they're like, you have to wear a mask in the cinema or some shit like that.
No food,
I
nothing.
don't know. But I mean, like, they can do temperature tests and no, I don't know. I don't think it'll be normal, man. It'll take a while. I don't think this year is gonna be normal, bro. I honestly don't think this whole year. Maybe they'll allow traveling, but maybe when you come back, you have to do a 14-day quarantine. Like shit like that. There might be stuff like that, I'm hoping, I'm hoping things will happen, man, or something like that.
It's a weird one, man. Very weird one, because I can't believe we in a time like this where it got that bad.
Yeah. I mean, so Rogan had another podcast with Dr. Wanda Patrick that I watched the other day, which was really good, and it emphasized purely on the immune system, health, not wear a mask. All of that's cool. Do all of that. Wear a mask, social distance, all that. But no one's focusing really on what to do for your health. Fucking stop eating junk food, all that sort of stuff, and just vitamins. And I was telling you, vitamin D, vitamin C, and zinc. And she was explaining something that was interesting, that because there was this thing about a lot of brown people and black people in UK and those countries are not are kind of getting. The theory is not that they're getting sick because of lack of vitamin D, but there's a theory that they're getting it the most, right? But vitamin D, she was saying, is very crucial to keep the immune system strong. But us coloured folks, because the color of our skin, because we come from like India and Africa and whatnot, close to the equator, we've got this skin color basically to protect us from the UV of the sun, right? Now when you go to the UK and there's limited sun and we have the skin color, we're actually deficient. Like she said, a big percentage, like over 80% of us are actually deficient in vitamin D. I didn't even know that. And even me in Singapore, yes, I got the sun here, but I'm not out there all the time. I'm always indoors. If I go out, it's just, to a destination, or I keep in the shade or whatnot. I'm not literally sunbathing or, walking around comfortably absorbing it. So we're lack of vitamin D, and that, affects our immune system. So vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc, man, telling everyone just get on those. It's not a clear thing to say if you take those that you're not going to get it or nothing.
No, of course.
The science has shown that people who have survived and whatnot had... The people who didn't get it the worst had a good amount of vitamin D and zinc and C and that stuff like that. So it was interesting. But we are in times where it's crazy, where we're in these times. I hope cinema. I miss cinema, I miss gym, and I miss meeting people. Anything else, I don't really care. Meeting people, just one-on-one coffees and stuff. I'm not talking about clubs and bars and shit. Traveling as well, man. Shit. Because if I go to Japan, I got my Japan ticket booked in August. Now, if they say, yeah, you can travel, but you have to quarantine. If I go to Japan and sit in quarantine for 14 days, that's just pointless, isn't it? So I hope travel is kind of sorted, man. I hope they figure out testing. I hope they can figure out testing easy, so you can just go at the airport or something and just wait up for however long hours, just get tested and say, you know what, you're clear, good to go. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like... I don't want the government to control us in the sense that you have to scan your phone saying that, all right, you're COVID-free. That means they can track you everywhere. But maybe that could be a thing where you're tested and you can just scan in, and if you're not tested, you're not allowed to go, sort of thing, or you're not allowed to go in the cinema or something like that.
No,
I don't know, man. I feel like I don't want a tracking device, but also maybe a tracking device might help for now, just to be like,
you're bit free. Of an invasion of privacy, though, isn't it?
It will be fucked up. I don't want it, but also if it's kind of like, yeah, well, if you want to go back to normal, get it.
Yeah.
Who's not gonna do it, right? Who's not gonna? A lot of people would do it. I might just say, fuck it, just track me. I'm sure there'll be a lot of protest against it. I don't want that shit, but man, that's how China's kind of tackled it. They've tracked the hell out of everyone.
No, it's the only way, and that's what I was wondering, because like another movie industry had got hit big time by this. And a lot of companies have had to end up releasing stuff on VOD, which is like, you have to buy it online and watch a digital version or something like that. But yeah, New Mutants is something that we've been waiting for since like 2-3 years ago, so I'm actually surprised. I suppose the measure of the biggest thing of Disney taking over 20th Century Fox played a big part, and that delayed it even more, but I'm excited. I want to see it, but it'd be different. Watching things you watch things from home, but the escape of cinema, man, I miss it.
For sure, 100%. I miss it.
Definitely miss it. Massive shout outs to Darwyn Cooke. He passed away 4 years ago. He's one of my favourite artists. I did a little tribute sketch 4 years ago as well after he passed as well. So shout outs to him. I'm going through my comic book collection and finding there was some comics that was signed by him that I got. I can't seem to find them, so I'm on a search at the moment. So hopefully I can find them and just find them. I want my signed collection, man. What else was there? The CW shows, they're releasing Superman and Lois. I don't know if you saw the poster.
I did not. Who's Superman? The Superman and in the shows.
Yeah, the Arrowverse. Yeah.
He's getting his own show.
Yeah.
I don't watch that CW shit, to be honest with you, bro. And he don't, none of it gets me excited. I'll be honest with you. I watched the crossover thing, the ultimate crossover thing they done recently. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I was proper moist. I enjoyed it, but none of that stuff will get me off my, seat. I'm rewatching The Punisher and shit like that. I would rewatch other shows than commit to any CW shows now. Put it that way.
No, I can't. I think after season 3 or 4 of Arrow and Flash season 3, I was like, me done. Because they killed it for me. Supergirl was a bit of cringe. Black Lightning cringy, changed. I don't know. Just this world,
Black
man.
Was basic.
They didn't really. I don't know, man.
It looks bad. That's what to me. It just visually looks bad, and their postures and the way the superheroes, I'm not saying they're acting. It's not their acting. It's just their posture, their fighting ability, their movements. It's so cringy. It was just so bad.
It got bad.
Everything just looks it's all fake anyway, but it just looks even worse. It just looks bad. Looks like bad cosplay to me, to be honest with you. I'm just not feeling it. I know Kevin, Fat Man Beyond, they had special guest Stargirl. Is it Stargirl?
Yeah.
Her on the show, so they were promoting that and whatnot. So that's probably something new that's coming out on CW.
That's not CW though. That's on HBO or the DC Universe app.
Okay, interesting. All right.
That's like the same creators that did like Swamp Thing.
Say they go Swamp Thing.
You know when the original Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
It's based on the DC Universe app, but Swamp Thing is now going to the CW, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen.
And that was really good, actually. I didn't finish it, but it was actually really good. Like
I need to start that. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I don't think this guy even looks like Superman. He doesn't have that Superman aura. You know when somebody dons the Superman outfit? Like I watched this documentary the other day on Superman. And George Reeves, Christopher Reeves, Henry Cavill, even Dean Cain from the Lois and... When he put the costume on, you're like, he looks... he may not have the like the comic book epicness about it, but Dean Cain still looked good as a basic Superman. You know what I mean? That TV show. Christopher Reeves in the movie, there's nobody else can ever replace that guy. He is Superman. You know what I mean? George Reeves, going way back, he still had this epicness about him when he entered the room. You know what I mean? All the jumps, when he jumped into the scene, he jumped in to make it look epic. You know what I mean? And Henry Cavill, he's just the embodiment of what coming straight out of a comic book, what Superman would look like. So I see this guy and I'm like, you're like one skinny short dude, man. Who is this dude? Like he doesn't have that. Like people.
He's very skinny, right?
Yeah, man. He's not even like his upper body ain't like he doesn't have that presence, man. You look at him and you're like, dude, why? You're right. It just looks like basic cosplay after, and you're like, they could have picked somebody who had a better, Tom Welling from Smallville. Yeah, the guy didn't even don the suit. You know what I mean? But you can see it. So I'm like, how could you pick somebody this basic looking? Even in the crossover, did you see him? You're like, oh, come on, man.
He don't even look powerful. I know it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I won't watch them. It's good that they're making them, and it's good that they got a fan base. I'm glad for that. I'm just not into. I just can't waste any time on it. Time's so valuable these days, and I just ain't gonna waste my time on that, man.
Yeah, no. So that's latest news. On that, one I'm actually excited about. Now, Welcome to the Continental is a TV show based on the John Wick universe. Now this is going to be interesting because we'll probably find out more about John Wick himself and at the beginning of everything. And it's weird because it's only yesterday me and your Bobby watched John Wick the first one, and like she really got into it, and she's seen it before, but she was like, I don't know. You know, you have to be in a right mind frame when you're actually stuck in the zone. She was like, oh, I want to know more. I want to know what happens in, you know. I said we've got 2 more movies to watch. She was like, yes, more John Wick. You know what I mean? And it's funny because remember, as a one-off movie, when we first saw John Wick, I remember it just came out just before you went to Hong Kong, isn't it? Yeah.
Did we watch it in Hong Kong together?
We did.
No. I feel like
we saw it in cinema.
Watched it. Did we watch it in cinema?
Yeah, we watched it in cinema together, and it was like later on in the year you had moved.
Okay, I can't remember, man. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like I like the universe, I like the character, I like. The more I've watched John Wick, the more I want to know about his character and what he went through, and you know how it got to the end the way it did. So, The Continental will be an interesting TV show.
I would love to see how he developed into the boogeyman.
Yeah,
because he was already the boogeyman. I want to know how he got to became the boogeyman.
Exactly. Baba Yaga, yes, definitely.
Baba Yaga, exactly, yeah.
Excuse me.
Wait, sorry. He was the one that you go to send to kill the boogeyman, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I want to know how he became that.
Yeah. There are some classic scenes in that, man. I love it. It's a good film, really good film. George Miller, director of Mad Max, has a prequel underway for Furiosa, so that should be interesting. I'm not sure if I'm sure they signed up for 3 movies, but I'm not sure which way they were heading. Mad Max, to this day, I think it came out 5 years ago yesterday or the day before, and for me to this day is still one of the best movies of the decade.
Great movie.
Like there's favourite movies that have come, but nothing, I don't know what it is about that film that just nothing beats the tenseness and the full-onness of that movie, because it was from beginning to start to end, that it was this roller coaster journey. Mad, absolutely. It's like a Terminator movie, but just the chase.
Yeah, it's so artistic. It was so creative, and you know, the costumes and the guy on the guitar playing on the fucking truck. It's just so creative. It was a manga. It was like Fist of the North Star. It was just unusual. Like, it was so crazy.
Exactly that. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I want to watch that. That's going to be one of my movies this week, hopefully. I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, as I said, which I'm still loving to bits. Captain Hope, man. He's the man.
Yeah, wicked.
What else was I? Gangs of London. I need to still start that. I think I need to be in the right mind frame for that. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Get on that. I've been rewatching The Punisher. Because I forgot about. I got my friend on it, and she was talking about how she loved season 2, and I was like, why don't I remember season 2? Because I know I didn't enjoy it as much. So I was like, you know what? Let me just binge through and watch it again. Because I remember season 2, I wasn't too much on it because Jigsaw wasn't exactly how I wanted it and stuff. But I binged through season 1. I'm gonna start season 2. I watched Me, Myself, and Irene the other day. That film is such, bro. That film is wicked, man. Jim Carrey's such a legend. You forget how good he is, man. You just forget, but he's such a legend. It's awesome. I watched Adam Sandler Happy Gilmore production movie yesterday with what the hell is his name? What have I got his name? It's called The Wrong Missy.
How was that?
David Spade, yeah. It's funny. It's a typical Adam Sandler movie, man. It's just, his production type movie. Just a fun movie, just funny comedy, and just enjoyable type film, and it's got it's always got an end sort of result to it, that, value of a person or something like that, so it's always good. I enjoyed it, man. It was good. I know, like, his movies always get shitty reviews and Rotten Tomatoes, but at the end of the day, the fucking people love them. People love them. People love watching them. They're hilarious. Sohan is one of the best films ever.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to remember a film he did that was hilarious. It was the cowboy one. Do you remember that one?
I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think.
It got abused, but it was hilarious, bro. It was just silly
had
fun.
Terry Crews and other people in it, right?
Yeah,
they were brothers. They were all brothers or something. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's supposed to be like the Magnificent Seven, and
Yeah, it was bro. They make great films. This film as well, like, it's always, and Rob Schneider's always like doing a feature, and he's always funny. In this one, bro, he was this dude who was like a shark guy or whatnot. He had his fingers bit off, and it was funny, bro. Like, there was just a scene that cracked me up because Rob Schneider he had no fingers, and he was just busting me up, man.
Have you seen what do you call it recently? It's on Netflix as well. Big Stand. I watched that a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that film's jokes as well.
That was hilarious, bro. Because you had what's his name, David Carradine, that kung fu guy, and he was making him do all sorts of.
Oh, brilliant film. Them guys are awesome. I love their films.
Nah,
you know what? Regardless of what Rotten Tomato and all that bullshit says, I'm glad they make, because I think it's like $1 billion production company that he's got or whatever. I don't know. I made that shit up, but I think they make tons of money, which is why they make tons of films, which I'm happy.
There's
about.
good films.
Just keep coming. Yeah, they're fun movies, man.
Exactly, they're fun movies. They gotta keep them coming. You can't do anything better than making people laugh, man. It's so important, and I love the fact that they do that. So definitely, props to them, man. Props to them.
Yeah, big up. Yeah, no stripes. What else have you been watching, man? I'm trying to watch Binge Through the Punisher. Yeah, I'm just trying to find another show, actually. I mean, like I said, I'm going to binge through the Punisher and see what else is there for me to catch.
Yeah.
I've been still watching The Last Dance. I think they're going to release more episodes today, I hope. So that's still interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, and then still watching the X-Men cartoons, which are awesome. Still loving those.
Yeah, I'm doing Spider-Man still. Haven't finished it yet, so I'm going through that, and then I'll jump onto X-Men. That's about it, really. Other than that, I'm just trying to... As I said, guys, I've got stuff on my eBay for collectors that anybody that... there's like artwork, there's comic books, there's models, stuff that I'm starting to let go and other people enjoy them. So check that out. It's on my eBay page. Just type in Kibla 2011 or something like that. If not, I'm going to put a link in my description. If you're a collector and an avid collector and you like collectibles, then go past the page. Got Hot Toys on there as well, guys, so check that out. We've got some exclusives on there, so check that out. Don't know where Ash is. I thought he was going to come on, but I suppose he's still sleeping. That's about it, bro.
Yeah. Is that about it? That's it, yeah? I'm trying to think, is there anything else been going on? No, I haven't watched anything else, man. Haven't watched anything else. I do want Punisher to be in the freaking MCU. I still think Bethnal is one of the best Punisher, man.
He is, but I don't think I've come to realizations that they won't be part of that MCU.
Who Punisher? I hope they do. They need to be, they can get him involved. They just got to figure out the right way.
Let's see how they do it, man.
They can get him involved. What about Ash's thing saying about Robert Pattinson doesn't want to train for Batman?
Oh yes, hold up, let's put that down.
What was that about? I mean, does he want to train for Batman, or is it because
I think he can't put the weight on?
He can't put the weight on.
Yeah.
But I'm sure with the right nutritionist and all that sort of stuff, he can do.
I don't know, man, because he's a bit of
sometimes body gets up to a limit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right? I think his limit has already been pushed, and I don't think he's going to be like we're going to get a different style of Batman here. I mean, he's already a different type of actor already. So just as we got Christian Bale when he did Batman Begins, they were going for a whole different realistic tone on that. So we're not sure what sort of tone we're going to get with this movie. If it's right and they're going to go with the Long Halloween comic book, then he's not really, even in that comic book, he's not that bulky big Batman. He's drawn in this slender, scary bat look. So they maybe go for that look, but I think from what I heard, like what I've read, was that he couldn't put the extra weight on. Plus he was filming Christopher Nolan's movie, so he was already at a weight where he's already kind of bulked up as much as he could. He wants to give this character a different feel, I think. It feels like more of a tortured, painful look.
Well, I mean, look, I think everyone keeps comparing it to the Dark Knight Return look, you know, in the comic book. Not the Ben Affleck one where he's just huge and whatnot. But, you know, Christian Bale's one, when he had the costume on, he didn't look big. Just looked like a normal dude. When he took his T-shirt off, yeah, Bale looks big and bulky and whatnot. But without that, he didn't look big anyway. So, I mean, you could definitely pull it off. And I'm sure with the costume, to be honest with you, they could just pump up a little muscle, pec here and there, you know what I mean? So, I'm sure they could figure that out. But, I just thought he was just being... The way Ashraf put it was like he doesn't want to train. And I was like, oh... But if you're saying he just can't put the weight on, then he is training.
I think they misworded it as well. Remember, bro, you know the media, they will say whatever they want to stare off intoxicated fans, innit? Like, if you're going to start a beef, like... We love all the franchises. I haven't got nothing, no qualms, no beef, no, you know, people trying to explain way too much. I love them all. Star Wars, Marvel, DC, anything, Image, Valiant. I love all the products. Just some people just, you know, like to cause beef and cause some controversy.
Well, I was just saying, if he doesn't like training or whatever, then you can't have a Batman with no cardio. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of the physique and shit, Batman needs to have the ultimate cardio. But yeah. I mean, look, we like all of that shit, and even the CW shit that I was cussing earlier. Like I said, I'm happy that it's happening. Like, I won't watch it, and I did watch it, but I won't watch it. But I'm happy that they're, you know, they got a big fan base and it's working. So, you know, keep that shit up.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think you would enjoy anything. Like, if anything, you know, regardless, like we enjoy anything, and even if the film's shit, we can admit the film's shit, but we can also say, yeah, it's fucking moist still.
Exactly that. That's the main thing. That is definitely the main thing. Yeah, I think that's it, bro. I'll check if Alara's awake. But guys, massive thank you, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. Your response recently on YouTube has been great. I know there's a couple of new followers here as well. So people who subscribe, thank you so much. Guys, if you listen to the podcast or watch the podcast, we're not just on YouTube, we're on SoundCloud as well. So you can stream us anywhere you are. If you're out shopping or in the house doing some chores and you want to listen to us, you can stream us on SoundCloud. Just type in the Brothers Geek Out podcast or Qibla Ahmed Art. Follow us on our journey on Instagram as well, Qibla Ahmed Art. You got Gilman 187. Just thank you guys for the response. You guys are absolutely awesome. We will have more stuff coming out. We're doing as much as we can while we're in quarantine as well, but making sure you guys are entertained. But yeah, your response is like much appreciated. If you click on the like, dislike, comment, it helps the channel grow as well. Social media and internet has changed massively because you need a digital footprint. So we need more people to click on that like button and dislike button and comment and say whatever you want, guys. Everything is constructive feedback. It doesn't bother me. If it's something you don't like, then, you know, I'll take it on and me and Gilman can discuss it and kind of work on it. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. If you let us know, then we can implement those ideas. If there's topics you want us to speak about, let us know as well. That's the most important part as well. But yeah, guys, hope you guys are having a safe Ramadan. If anything, if we do a podcast on Eid, then Eid Mubarak. Enjoy the last few days of fasting. Yeah, G-Man, massive thank you again, bro, as always.
Cool, definitely, man. It's been awesome to catch up as always, bro. Once a week, I'm glad we still catch up and stuff, man.
No,
forward
definitely.
to it every week, man.
Definitely. It's 3 years now.
3 years, yeah, it's crazy.
3 years, come to 3 years now. So guys, massive thank you again. And if anything, we will catch up with you guys next week. One love. Peace.